we've wrapped up the record. We've just finished recording and mixing. Pretty soon we'll start hitting the road and touring. So right now we're rehearsing. All the band members are here in Tucson. We're kind of fleshing out what the songs will be on a live stage.
Someone's messing with the machines. They've been left.
You get this blueprint or this general map of it, but you never really know until you do play them in front of the audience.
And that's kind of fun, just to have that opportunity to see how it will come out live. So there's a lot of possibilities.
Spinning heart and mind. Broken circuit by design. You're the demand for us. Spinning through scientists are forced to work in the maze.
Yeah, the setup was pretty basic. We went to Mexico City. It was meant to be a writing session. We really were just focusing on writing as much material as we could. Being there in Mexico City, of course, it's a great vibe, and it's just so unique. It's a massive city, lots of people.
The actual place where we were was this beautiful house in a courtyard. You know, you walk through this fence and then there's this big front yard with a giant tree. And there would be a lot of times where I would hear Joey and Sergio with their guitars, and it was just an acoustic sound in the courtyard. And then we'd just kind of move into the studio and record those ideas that they were playing.
And it was more of a sketch. Again, I'm not sure, where that idea was going to lead to, but we wound up enjoying the fact that it was kind of stripped down and more minimal. And so that trip really kind of opened the door to the album and this experience for us.
We always go to this foundation of an acoustic drum set, Joey's nylon guitar, or instruments that we feel really comfortable with. And these little squeaks and quirks and sounds that come out of these old instruments, I think, are really a big part of our aesthetic and sound.
You can't sleep for 3 days.
I'm very inspired by immigration. I was thinking about people that have no choice but to live in exile, totally removed from your home or from society that you grew up with. And that's where I relate to people's own unique stories, how those stories get wrapped into songs. 1, 2.
I'm lying in my room, back's against the wall, and voices in my head, playing with my heart.
It was a couple of years ago when I think we were kind of ready to open up and have people guesting and appearing on songs. And for sure, this is the most expansive record, and everyone added a really special element that kind of brings it to a whole different place. Ben Bridwell from Band of Horses, Sam Beam from Iron and Wine, Carla Morrison, Gabby Moreno, and then Nico Case again was on tour with the New Pornographers and was kind enough to come over and spend some time recording some vocals. So it's nice. There's a combination of, I think, all that is kind of familiar with what we've done, but there's also some new appearances and some nice surprises. I'm really happy with that. There is that sense of yearning. There is that struggle. darkness and going toward lighter days, the hurdles and challenges of everyday life. And so Edge of the Sun kind of came from that.
And at this point, where you're talking to us right now, we really don't know until way into touring what these songs really are, because they start having a life of their own within the fans.
I know what the song is for me, and it has a certain meaning, and it's hard to really know kind of where that song itself is going to lead. And that's kind of fun to see how it will come out live.
It's exciting.